The countdown to the FIFA World Cup is ticking faster than ever, and the footballing world is buzzing with anticipation. But for Brazil, the land of 5 World Cup trophies, legendary icons, and generations of unmatched flair, preparation for this tournament is not business as usual. The Seleção are stepping into the spotlight with a lineup of high-voltage friendly matches that could reshape their destiny. And leading the headlines? A blockbuster showdown with none other than the reigning World Cup finalists, France. Yes, you heard it right. Before the World Cup even kicks off, football fans will get to witness Brazil clash with Kylian Mbappe's France in what promises to be one of the most electrifying friendlies in recent memory. And that's not all. Brazil are also in talks to face another European giant, with names like the Netherlands and Croatia currently on the table. For fans of the beautiful game, these upcoming fixtures are more than just warm-ups. They're dress rehearsals for the ultimate stage. It's not every day that 2 of the biggest names in world football lock horns before the World Cup, but that's exactly what's about to happen. According to multiple reports from outlets, such as Trivela, French Football News, and Yahoo Sports, the friendly between Brazil and France has already been finalized. Imagine it. The roaring clash between Real Madrid's dazzling superstar Vinícius Júnior and Paris Saint-Germain's lethal forward Kylian Mbappé. The 2 young kings of modern football, destined to carry their nations forward, will go head-to-head in a contest that feels like a preview of a future World Cup final. But this is not a one-on-one battle. This is France, a team packed with talent at every position. From Ousmane Dembele and Aurelien Tchouameni to rising stars like Bradley Barcola and Ryan Cherki, Les Blues have an arsenal that could dismantle any team in the world. For Brazil, this game is more than just another friendly. It's a test of character, strategy, and resilience. Scheduled to take place in March, just months before the World Cup, the match will serve as the perfect litmus test for Carlo Ancelotti's men. The exact venue and date are expected to be confirmed soon, but the anticipation is already sky high. But Brazil's pre-World Cup calendar doesn't stop there. The Seleção are also exploring another heavyweight matchup against one of Europe's other powerhouses. At the top of the list, Croatia and the Netherlands. For Brazilian fans, the name Croatia still stirs painful memories. In the 2022 World Cup quarterfinals, Brazil's dream came crashing down at the hands of Luka Modric and his determined Croatian side. It was a heartbreak that left fans stunned and the players shattered. Now, the possibility of another clash offers Brazil not just preparation, but also a chance for redemption. Facing Modric, goalkeeper Dominik Livakovic, and Croatia's golden generation once again would test whether Brazil have truly learned from that defeat. If the Croatia match doesn't materialize, the other option could be just as exciting, a showdown with the Netherlands. The Dutch may not have lifted a World Cup yet, but their legacy as one of football's most tactically brilliant sides is unquestionable. Remember, this is the team that reached the 2010 World Cup final and has consistently produced stars who shine at the highest level. Today, their squad features names like Xavi Simons, defensive rock Virgil van Dijk, and forward Memphis Depay. Currently ranked 7th in FIFA's world rankings, the Netherlands are more than capable of giving Brazil a tough test. While the opponents are slowly being finalized, there's still an intriguing mystery about where these matches will be played. Initially, the expectation was that Brazil and their European rivals would face off on European soil. That seemed logical. After all, it's closer for the European teams and provides a neutral setting. But now a new possibility has emerged. Reports suggest that these blockbuster friendlies could instead be played in the United States. And when you think about it, it makes perfect sense. With the next World Cup set to take place in North America, playing these matches in the U.S. would allow Brazil to get accustomed to the stadiums, the atmosphere, and most importantly, the conditions they will face during the tournament. It's a strategic masterstroke. On one hand, Brazil would be preparing against some of the world's toughest teams. On the other hand, they would be adjusting themselves to the exact environment where the biggest battles of 2026 will unfold. For Ancelotti and the Brazilian Football Confederation, CBF, it's a win-win situation. Some might argue, it's just a friendly. But for Brazil, these matches are anything but ordinary. Every World Cup cycle, the Seleção faced the same challenge, dominating South America during qualifiers, only to struggle against European opposition on the biggest stage. History has shown this pattern too many times. Brazil's last 3 World Cup exits, in 2014, 2018, and 2022, all came at the hands of European teams. That's why scheduling these high-stakes friendlies is crucial. Facing France, Croatia, or the Netherlands gives Brazil exactly the kind of preparation they need. These are not just games. They are opportunities to test new formations, experiment with tactical setups, and give younger players a taste of the intensity they'll face at the World Cup. And make no mistake, Europe's top teams are just as excited to face Brazil. As the old saying goes, form is temporary, but class is permanent. No matter how long it's been since Brazil last lifted the trophy, no matter what their FIFA ranking is, the Seleção remain football's biggest attraction. Every European powerhouse knows that a match against Brazil is a test of prestige and power. For Carlo Ancelotti, these games are part of a much bigger vision. The legendary Italian coach knows the expectations that come with leading Brazil. Fans don't just want to see flair, they want to see results. And for over 2 decades now, Brazil have been chasing their long-awaited 6th World Cup title. That's why every step, every decision, every friendly matters. The CBF is leaving no stone unturned in preparing the squad for the tournament. Playing France will show whether Brazil can go toe-to-toe with the very best. Facing Croatia could help heal old wounds. Testing themselves against the Netherlands would sharpen their tactical adaptability. And playing in the United States? That's just another step toward making sure they are fully ready when the real battle begins. For fans, these matches will be more than just preparation. They'll be a spectacle. Imagine the stadiums packed with yellow and green, drums beating, flags waving, and chants echoing. Whether in Europe or America, the world will be watching. And every minute will feel like a glimpse into what could happen on the grandest stage of all, the World Cup. So here's the reality. Brazil's road to the next World Cup is not just about beating South American rivals in qualifiers. It's about proving to the world and to themselves that they can once again conquer Europe's finest. With France already confirmed and Croatia or the Netherlands potentially next, the Seleção are embracing the challenge head-on. This is Brazil's moment to sharpen their swords, ignite their fire, and prepare for battle. The message from Ancelotti and the CBF is crystal clear. Nothing less than the Hexa, the 6th World Cup trophy, will satisfy the nation. The countdown begins now. Brazil versus France, Brazil versus Croatia or the Netherlands. And then, the ultimate test, the World Cup itself. Football fans, buckle up. The journey is about to get breathtaking.